अरे मुझे अरे सब कुछ जॉब मारा क्या दिख रहा है पंचिंग हाँ तो पंचिंग का ये जैसे होता है अल्फा बॉयज मैं वो सॉरी तो पटक ये तो लोकी वही बच्चे लोग नहीं है अरे ये ऐसी बात बहुत बेइज्जती होगी और स्पीड ये स्पीड है अगर उसको ऊपर भी नहीं करी तो भाई अगर वो बंदा ऐसा अपना ये बहुत छप्पा और एक लोग उसे स्विच ऑफ करके साइलेंट भी करना होता है और भी बंद से पहले ला 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 ए एप्लीकेशन में नंबर है मिल जाएगा हमारे इधर आजा सब छोड़ देंगे लेकिन मेरे को जो चाहिए वो तो मेरे को मेरी स्कूल में वो तो किसी को नहीं मिलता वो जिसको चाहिए वो उसको मिलता है क्या पता लड़के को कोई और ही चाहिए 3 साल से कराना इसलिए वो भी बहुत भगवान भी बोल रहे हैं 3 साल से के वेस्ट कर और बहुत जगह बीच का है ठीक है ये क्या हाल है खाना में कोई है और इस तरह आधा दूसरे वो आइसक्रीम खा गए मेरे नहीं सीखा देखो देखो दुख रहा है भारी में लगता है
Extra. Let's proceed. What was that? Thank you for. That is so naughty for you. Tell me the exact page.
184.
184. No? Please put the heading because today I am planning to finish this chapter. अभी last page में जा रहा हूँ. हो गया. चलो फिर नया page.
सर पेनिनसुलर रिवर कुछ नहीं है एक लाइन का.
ठीक है. Where are we up till now? ब्रह्मपुत्र. हाँ एक काम करो. You put the heading in your notebook as peninsular river system. Braided river I am showing you. That also you can draw it in your notebook. Easy for you to remember. This is how the braided river looks like in a geography picture. Not my picture type. Braided means these are the ones, sediments. Okay. So this is how the river. Bulging of the river because of the sediments is called a braided river. वरना अगर ये deposits नहीं होता, you understand? ये रहेगा उसका flow. समझा? So since deposits, the river width has become broad. That is why it is called a braided channel or river. Come on, draw this and write that heading is braided river. That's it. Write using a pencil only always. Okay, कर ले. Without the pencil, don't come to geography class because in 10th standard we have a lot of diagrams. 9th ACSC there are so many chapters only for diagram only they get the marks. You could have been shocked when I say I have done my geography till 12th standard when I used to maintain periodicals, journals, and we had a Viva and the examiner came all the way from Delhi. I had a big bash with him. Why you had a big fight with him? Because he cut my 1 mark because of which I lacked. Out of 25, he should give me 25. I was a university topper in that. But उसने 1 mark cut किया तो इसी की वजह से. मेरा मैम ने बोला उसका टूल से क्यों जाएगा? प्रैक्टिकल में थियरी का क्वेश्चन पूछता था. तो मैंने भी 2 बार बर्दाश्त किया. सर आप कहाँ से आए? सर अभी ये प्रैक्टिकल एग्जाम है प्रैक्टिकल. हमारे मैम ने बोला तो बहुत बोले. मैंने तो मुझे चेक करो. मैंने भी उल्टा पुल्टा फिर आंसर दे दिया. And while putting out of 25 my ma'am was sitting next to him. ये मेरा मैम ने बोला. He told her that your student called allegation. He was talking. Listen, I will give him 24. Although he answered every question correct, but I will cut his one. मैम ने मुझे इतना चिल्लाया ये टप्पू को क्यों आना? Because there are roll numbers ना like this. So odd numbers जाता था उसके पास. Even number मेरा मैम के पास. And I am alleged A for L. And I was 1. तो ये भाई साहब था. और जो डब्बो था वो लोग था मेरा मैम क्वेश्चन पूछते थे. ये क्या? ठीक है मैं कॉलेज का कचरा. और जो भी उसके पास गया सबका कचरा. And I only opened this account nicely. Understood? So next time when you are going for practice, especially any of your teacher, Viva teacher is a little bit khadus, be very polite with or because they can cut the marks. Nobody can challenge them.
कोर्ट में सब हुआ है भाई 1 मार्क के लिए कोर्ट में गए थे कोर्ट में लिख रहे हैं.
But he writes the reason why he cut 1 mark, which I cannot explain. कैमरा उस दिन बंद कर दो. चलो let us write peninsular rivers. Rivers originating in Indian Peninsula, which are Now write one below the other. Huh? The Mahanadi. The Mahanadi. To the Godavari. I want to change the pronunciation. The Krishna. One below the other. And the Kaveri. Now you write Narmada Basin. So no need to, even you read, I'll give it in such a short manner. Na? I'll try to finish this chapter in next 20 minutes. That's my target. है ना? चलो. हाँ, फिनिश तक है. 20 minutes में तुझे finish कर. Let us go ahead. Rises in Amarkantak Hills. It's all there. Arey, Baba, Narmada. We have sown, not comb. Rises in Amarkantak Hills. Keep your volume side by side. Bracket you write MP. And flows towards the west. Now writing only you have to learn, and flows towards the west, forming. What's the word given there? A rift valley. Forming. This is the word. A rift valley. I'll explain this. Keep writing. Next point. It creates many. I'm writing the word. You also just for 1 minute have a glance at the board. I write picture and then add this spelling. Are you understanding? Picture skew. Picture skew. मतलब fantastic locations. Narmada. फिर तो क्या picture skew है ना? वो मैं आपको pronunciation के लिए. Picture skew location throughout its way. Put hyphen. The marble rock. The marble rock. Single inverted comma. Bracket you write Jabalpur. Then there in the volume it's Dhuladhar Falls. Dhuladhar. Thula. Next. Being a peninsular river. Next one. Being a peninsular river, all its tributaries are. Being a peninsular river, all its tributaries are short and copious water. How do you spell the word copious? Copious water only during rainy season. Copious means sufficient water. So try to love the subject called geography and speak, sleep and eat geography. Copious, sufficient water. Only during rainy season. Next. The government of MP launched special schemes. Launched a special scheme for its conservation. Namami Deva, I think it's an Hindi word, is it? Deva Narmade. Namami Deva Narmade. This is the name of the program. Special program. Namami Deva Narmade or Narmada or Narmade, whatever Sanskrit word might be. I've covered up. Now you check, is it easy for you to learn for your exams? Absolutely. Now I'm giving the Tapi Basin. Second. Hardly 2 minutes I took to finish this. Every minute I'm calculating secretly. Point number 1. Rises in Satpura. Rises in SAT, Satpura. Bracket you write Madhya Pradesh. Like Narmada. Second point. Like Narmada. Udhar लिख, second point. It also creates, like Narmada, it also creates a rift valley. But in length, this river is much shorter to river Narmada than Narmada, to river than Narmada. Next. Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat and Maharashtra. MP, Guj and Maha, short form, MH, covers Tapi Basin. That's it. So short is it. Let's go to Godavari Basin. Godavari Basin. Godavari Basin. Point number 1. Am I going too fast? Okay. Yes, I think Rucha is finding some difficulty. Shall I reduce the speed? Point number 1. It is the largest peninsular river. Largest or longest river. Okay. Which rises in Nashik district. Bracket में डाल दो Trambakeshwar in Maharashtra. Trambakeshwar. Nashik in Maharashtra. Bracket you write Trambakeshwar. So it's very bad Maharashtra. I was expecting you to tell me. You know why it is known as Trambakeshwar? This has 3 phases of river Lord Shiva. And in fact, if you go to the place, I haven't gone, but I've done all the research. There is no shivling. It has eroded, it has gone, and they only fix the silver fittings. And this is where the Godavari starts. And very pious place, people say. And that's why many looters are there, pickpocketers. मेरा पापा ऐसे ही बोलते थे पायस प्लेस है हाँ इट इज करेक्ट ओनली ब्राह्मण्स बिठाएगा पहले आपको बोलेगा छोटा सा पूजा करने का ठीक है कितने से स्टार्ट करेगा 500 फिर बोलेगा आपने पापा का किया मम्मी का नहीं करेगा 1500 मम्मी का कर लिया कुल का नहीं करेगा 2500 कुल का कर लिया तुम्हारा परदादा का नहीं करेगा 3500 मैं बोलेगा पूरा बैंक बैलेंस खत्म अभी इसके पास पैसे तेरा तू स्टार्ट कर ली मतलब मैं जिंदा है अभी कर ले पंडित जी आपने पूरा लूट लिया अभी जिंदा रह के भी करेगा आपका धोती खींचता हूँ नहीं मैंने पहले दैट इज व्हाई टेल द पंडित जी वेरी सेफ ये मेरा बटुआ है अंदर 5 रुपए चवन्नी है इसमें कोई पूजा हो सकता है कुछ नहीं
कार्ड है
तुरंत तो बोलेगा सर ऑनलाइन पेमेंट मतलब मेरे पास 2G फोन है 4 पिन तो जाके डूब के so never remember the word called Trambakeshwar never forget स्पेलिंग मेरे से पूछा प्रोनाउंसिएशन ये सीखा बोलिए
सर आप ट्रम्बकेश्वर
अच्छा इंग्लिश प्रोनाउंसिएशन
अरे इंग्लिश इंडियन
नो yesterday only African
वो दिखाओ
अभी मम्मी इतनी गालियां नहीं देती रात में है सच्ची फिर अफ्रीकन कहां से वाइट रहता
भाई तेरा बनाओ
मेरा पापा से पूछना पड़ेगा and he's up somewhere yes African नहीं Indian write down Trambakeshwar why are you putting family trouble now
अरे मैं कुछ नहीं बोल रहा
Trambakeshwar I tried
Trambakeshwar
total length
Trambakeshwar next point
yeah it's only 1500 kilometers
क्या
1500 क्या क्या उसका लेंथ है 1500 kilometers. Finally joins Bob. मेरा स्टूडेंट को ये नहीं मालूम. Next, it forms. Next point. It forms the largest river basin. Largest. Put a hyphen. Covering MP, Odisha. It is Odisha, not Odisha. D. Come on, Andhra Pradesh. I'm so sorry. Madhya Pradesh to bol diya na? AP, Andhra Pradesh, and Maharashtra itself. Next, several important tributaries. Tributaries. Put a hyphen. The Purna. देखो उसमें वो प्यूमा बोला था, मैंने बोला ना किधर पूर्णा PU है दी वारदा द प्रणहिता दी मांजरा. क्या है मांजरा?
किसने नाम दिया?
अरे ये सब लोकल नहीं, बढ़िया अपना तो इंटरनेशनल नाम है. दी वाई एंड दी पेनगंगा. वाई एंड पेनगंगा. हाँ है ना. Then you write wine ganga. Correct. I don't know who drinks wine over there. Wine. तुरंत वो सब मालूम है क्या है वो? गंगा है. और हम जो बच्चों से छुपाना चाहते हैं और बच्चे बोलते हैं मैं सिखाता हूँ.
स्कूल में लेके आए.
कौन? और मुझे क्यों नहीं बुलाया तूने?
आप चलो
मतलब लाने वाला तू ही था.
नहीं स्टैंडर्ड से कमी थी लेकिन.
The Vain Ganga and the Pain Ganga. Bracket में डालना. Gauri, don't go into deeps. Come back. The picture only tells your eyes. You write down Y and Pain Ganga has the same holiness of river Ganga. मतलब जिसके पास पैसा नहीं गंगा जाने के लिए आप इधर जा सकते हैं. Holiness. HOLY. Maharashtrians does it. Many people do all this karma kand there only. Karma karya.
That doesn't mean I don't have money to go.
देखो you live there. That is a trouble for that area. But don't tell those people who are coming. You are having trouble.
अरे मैं पुणे में नहीं रहता.
अरे बाबा क्यों उसको फाड़ा चला?
वो मेरे को
ठीक. देखो listen, what's his name? Smith. Even I live in a South India, which is the most famous temple in the world. Many tourists come asking me, but I haven't gone to the temple.
कैसे?
क्योंकि मैं जाएगा तो ये अपना ही तो टेम्पल है. And you know there is a hill station called Kodaikanal. It is 100 times. मैंने नहीं बोला, कुछ Maharashtrian colleagues उधर आया था. 100 times beautiful than Mahabaleshwar. But I have trespassed that area so many times. But अभी भी मैं सोच रहा हूँ जाने का तो है, but बाद में चलेंगे. You understood? I answered your question. Because the local people will not go. People come all the way from London. Oh, where is this Kodaikanal? Because in Tamil, Kodai means the umbrella. मैं उसको हाथ में पकड़ा और कैनाल दिखाया. He said, what it is? I said, this is Kodai and that is canal. Oh man! मैंने बोला it is Kodai canal. Oh wait. हाँ ऊपर जाके So next time never forget what is Kodai and canal. ये तो फिर भी ठीक है. एक गांव का देहाती को कलर टीवी दिखाने बोला तो इन साउथ इंडिया ना कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स को कोल्ड ड्रिंक्स नहीं बोलते, कलर बोलते. हाँ कलर मतलब गांव वाले रे. जैसे अभी दीप महाराष्ट्र में तो he kept one cold drink bottle and a black and white TV and he called this as a color TV. people are asking how this is color.
This is TV.
Deductible. Look at that. Josefa Burani Mandeka. Then the Britisher came to India. He was so happy to see people wearing burqas and going. He doesn't know what is this black color, you know. And there was one Shana Indian waiting out what this Britisher doing. And this British went to that Shana Indian. Hey bro, what is these people wearing and going? Well, you don't know. वो बेचारा इंडियन है तो इंग्लिश टूटा फूटा बोलो. No idea man what it is. I said these are chalta filta umbrellas. What is it? Chalta filta umbrella? Walking umbrellas. And Indian government has allowed people to use these umbrellas. Use this umbrella. So I went to the school. Which government will be this? After 20 minutes, there is a drizzle. And this one said, oh, hey, drizzle, I'm going to the umbrella. Madam, उसी time पे एकदम good क्या रही थी? ये भाई साहब घुसे. And he got one. And बेचारा American आया भी. Hey brother, you look at the indigenous American people. Sorry, there was already one person inside. I will search a new umbrella. उधर भी उसको झापड़ नहीं पड़नी थी. So never, तो ये सब हम लोग बोलते हैं, but never you do such things. Correct है ना? So now you remember why the South Indian names and the spellings are different. I even told Kaveri. If you watch that movie called PS1 and PS2, there's a movie, a historic movie, Ponniyin Selvan, in which they have showed entire Chola dynasty, Cholas, Pandyas. There they have showed when entire world was not having the navy, Indians had the strongest navy in the world. And these Cholas have gone up to Russia in those days. And these British came in 19 or 18 and they were teaching us, aap logo ko kuch nahi aata, ye nahi aata, hai na? But we were 100 times in science, engineering, technology better than them. You visit certain temples in South, like Tanjore temple, the big stone has gone up till such height. There was no crane, nothing. So there are so many artistic things what Indians have done it. Before Galileo could develop telescope, they have said 9 planets, sun in the center. Aryabhatta has calculated exact distance between sun and the earth. So these are, you guys have to be proud. And now I see the papers correction zeros, ones and 2. I say he is the next Aryabhatta to be not to seen again.
Sir, gravity is also
Developed by Indians. We have a scientist called Ramanujam. He was considered the highest mathematician. Nobody can really challenge him. But very few people know who is Ramanujam. He is no more, but very few people understand. Okay, Chali, my history, geography, right? Let's move ahead. Godavari, done, huh? Let us go to, Abhi, I'm not giving notes. Let us go to page number 186. It's Mahanadi rises in highlands of Chhattisgarh. ये बाद में घर में लिख लेना. जो मैं underline कर रहा हूँ उतना ही लिखना. Rises highlands of Chhattisgarh. Flows into, already done?
Odisha is
somewhere it is wrong spelling.
Sir, Google also Odisha is.
ठीक है, वो Google का भी spelling G की जगह पर है. वो Google था.
Google that.
Its total length underline 860. और कुछ बोलना है? मंत्र मुद्रा. Its drainage underline Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Odisha. Oh my God, how many mistakes in one word? Let us go to Krishna near Mahabaleshwar. Flows about underline. Dekho, it's 1400. Open bracket. Tungabhadra, Koyna, Ghatprabha, the Musi, and the Bhima. I pronounce like that. But that fellow Arash is Ghatprabha. Whatever, you remember it. Just have to laugh. And let us go to its basins are, open bracket, it is Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. But it is Tamil Nadu bhi hai. I am reading Kaveri, is it?
You are reading Kaveri.
Oh, Oh my God, oh my God. In a hurry to finish the chapter, she is really bouncing on her head. Kaveri underline, Brahmagiri, rises in Brahmagiri, reaches Bob. How do you pronounce this word? Let me see. Anybody? Kudalur. Pakka. Shall I say the actual pronunciation? It is called as Kadalu. Kadalu. But in English, the spelling comes like that. Correct? Let's go to its length. Underline 760. Tributaries bracket open. Amravati, Bhavani, Hemavati, and Kabini. And open bracket Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. Now I'm giving you good, valuable 3 minutes of time. Please run this paragraph from Mahanadi to Kaveri and check with me if you want any of the lines. If not, this chapter is almost completed. We have only lakes, and that will take hardly 5 minutes.
Highlands.
Islands है क्या? Highland. A raised part of the land where the river gets divided into two. Highlands. Then I pronounce this word islands. है ना? Islands and highlands. Oh, good. Tungabhadra is an Andhra in Karnataka. Did I say longest tributary? Tungabhadra. Quick. So that we are jumping to a new chapter today only. What's it? Now, if I want to explain the lakes, they have given in a chart. You come down to page number 187, is it? Only take the lakes which I am saying, which might be asked in the exam. One is Dal. Actually, Hindi word here. Then you go to that Sukhna in Chandigarh. नहीं. Then it is in Delhi. I think पूरा Delhi को तो ऐसे भी केजरीवाल ने लेक बना के रखा है. It is called as Najafgarh. Then you go down to Rajasthan, and the name of the lake is not Sambar. It is Sambhar Lake. And then it is Chilka. Now let us come down to the word formation. They are formed, open bracket, glaciers when they block the valleys. Come back to page number 186. Block the valleys and large amount of water is collected above them, close bracket. Caused by, only underline, volcanic eruptions or landslides. Meandering तो हम लोग ने किया ही है ना, वो कर लो. Violent movements, open bracket, when depression. What is depressions here? Vertical cutting, not horizontal. Then man-made lakes, underline that. ये जो सूखना है ना, वो मुझे अच्छा याद आया. वहां जाके उधर man-made लिख देना. सूखना लेक आके man-made है. चार्ट में जाके लिखो. Then ये spits bars वो सब नहीं चाहिए because you are not above 18. So मतलब bars के चाहिए. Importance of lakes. Next, spits and bars. Importance of lakes. You have to just number them. Point number 1, helps in drainage. Did you find? 2, great attraction for tourists. Correct? Used for boating and fishing. 3, directly. जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ उतना ही mark करो and write the points also. Attract migratory birds. Bracket में डालो Siberia because not every time it is from Siberia. Correct? Salt lakes, economic value. Economic value पे मत लिखो. Salt lakes underline करो. Used in preparing salt. Example Sambar. बस. I said Sambar. ठीक है. हाँ नहीं, they put good also. During heavy, बस इतना ही है. Now put the question in your notebook. Briefly list out. List out loud. Importance of lakes in India. Briefly list out the importance of lakes in India. You write the question side, only the page number, but it is an assignment for you. You have to write, not now. Correct? You have to write now. You'll have a lot of time. Then when you go down, there is one small paragraph called role of rivers in India's economy. Okay. Here also you are only marking 2 or 3 points only. First underline, fundamental importance. Basic natural resource. Then attracted settlers. It's okay. Human being and my chashma also not looking clear. Next, used for irrigation, navigation, hydropower generation. Close bracket. अभी question इधर ही लिख दो. Discuss the role of rivers. उधर ही लिख देना. volume और answer भी उधर ही. No need to write also. Correct? Am I reducing your work?
Yes.
Are you going to bring more marks for me in geography? The entire SST. Let us go to river pollution. Come down to the second para. A heavy load of untreated sewage and industry and effluents are emptied into the rivers. Open bracket from the first word. This affects quality of the water. बस ये self cleansing में explain करता हूँ और रहने देना. Next point. Ganga water is able to dilute and assimilate 20 kilometers of the large city. Simple. If I want to explain the word self-cleansing. Self-cleansing. Have you heard this word, anybody? What does it mean? Correct. But it has certain limits. Now we say a big river called River Ganga can clean if you dump waste close to this much kilometer. Measured in the length, because we can't go inside the water and measure the weight. समझा कि नहीं? क्यों लोग ने लेंथ में बोला? कितना लेंथ तक गंगा में अगर पोल्यूटन गया है, it can do it every day. But what are good in factories do? Sometimes it might be 1,000. I want to show the picture of Ganga over this pollutant. गंगा अंदर बैठी हुई है. उन्होंने क्या हो गया माथे आपको? कुछ नहीं, 200 किलो का डाला है weight. So there was a time when certain parts of UP where the family, or I should say happy family, was going for a boating. है ना, happy family आज तक. And suddenly वो एक बच्ची उनका फैमिली में छोटी, मम्मी बाजू में से एक अंकल बोटिंग कर रहा है, so बैठ. After 2 minutes again she told, मम्मी देखो ना वो अंकल कुछ बोल भी नहीं रहा है. कौन है? मम्मी ने पलट के देखा, ना ही हस्बैंड नीचे गिर गया. Because there was a person who was late के float कर रहा. In certain year, अभी गवर्नमेंट ने बैन कर दिया. They will be doing decoration of the dead body, kept in a small boat-like structure, जा पानी में. And बेचारा जब तक राउंड मारेगा, जिस दिन उसको लगा मुझे अंदर जाने का घुस जाए. ऐसा भी था. अभी गवर्नमेंट ने अलाउ नहीं किया. Understand what I'm saying? ये तो फिर भी ठीक है. If you go to certain Jains, don't mistake me, they neither bury the body nor they put it to fire. They leave it to a mountain peak and they come down. After 3 months, they go and collect the skeleton and they bury them. What happened to the skin flesh? Eaten by the vultures. मतलब उनका belief देखो कितना अच्छा है. जिंदा रहते समय भी इतना बड़ा बांध लेता मुंह में, because even the poison should not kill the bacteria. They will never wear the slippers or chappals because गलती से hand cover पहना रहता. And after the death also, this is what. And but हमारा एक hunter club करके एक club है जो trekking बहुत believe करता है. And ऐसा जगह पर बच्चों को लेके गया जहाँ ये पारसी लोग पीछे से ऐसा काम करता है. हाँ, and then these spectators, सर मैं पहला, सर बोला था रुको, नहीं सर मैं पहले जाऊँगा. और ऊपर जाके सिर्फ वो लड़का और लड़की देखो, नहीं half the body is eaten, half the body is lying there. Can we? So this is what India is doing, pollution. Even we can't even understand ये ऐसा कैसे करता है. So religion is. Huh? Because अच्छा काम है, but you understand ना? Tractors अगर जाएंगे, फिर अगर आप अगर गए तो will you happy to see such video? हाँ, अपने पे आए तो हाँ उधर क्या थोड़ी लिख के रहेगा आधा जला हुआ बॉडी है आप मत जानना। ये इंडियंस में करते थे, अभी गवर्नमेंट बहुत केयरफुल है. Now they are stopping all this. In fact, now the government of India, I was explaining to them at 10 CBSE only, for an average human body, you require minimum 500 kilogram of log wood to burn the body. If he is tall and little bit hefty, 700 or 900 kilogram. मतलब खुद तो मरा, साथ ही साथ 4 ट्री को भी लेके मरा. समझा मैंने क्या बोला? अभी गवर्नमेंट ने बोला नो प्रॉब्लम सर, लेट अस पुश द बटन. Hardly it will take 20 minutes. Electricity. And your own dear near relatives will come in a small pot. It's very heart-rending to say like that, but it saves a lot of wood. Electric crematorium बोलते हैं. Correct है ना? हाँ. So government of India is planning, but religion के सामने हम कुछ बोल नहीं सकते. Correct है? So suddenly बोलेगा नहीं इलेक्ट्रिक पास होके, अरे वो तो मर गया ना, कैसे पास करेगा? ऐसा पास करेगा, ये ले पास होगा. So government keeps talking to the people, keeps talking, but अभी भी हमारा river को हम बचा सकता है. If you and me are very much away, what are you going to do? You go for a picnic, you throw all mummy का जो टिफिन का पचा हुआ पार्ट पूरा पानी में डालता रहता. So be very careful. Be very careful what you are doing. And अभी I think 2nd October our Narendra Modi Prime Minister has launched that na Swachh Bharat. What does it mean? Wherever you go, do not litter these papers. And सब लोग नहीं करता है, that's okay. But are you also a part of them? That is very important. Correct? Then we have today Ganga Action Plan, which is closing to. This is 4th phase we are doing. And if I tell you 1, 2, 3 phase of Ganga or gap, Government of India spends crores and crores of rupees to clean river Ganga. But I can tell a wonderful, not a wonderful, it's a very dangerous pandemic called Corona. Within 5 months, Corona made Ganga water so pure, which was 25 years before it was like. क्योंकि सारा इंडस्ट्री को लॉक लग गया ना, तो कोरोना did not kill any person. People only died in many numbers. है ना? Understood? The number of deaths in corona total, in 1 year in Mumbai alone, people died 2 times in the road accident. और आधा घंटा है. Understood what I am saying? So these things, as a bright students, you should think. That's what is learning about. Correct है? ऐसा नहीं कि क्वेश्चन पढ़ लिया, आंसर लिखा, fill in the blank, मैं तो बोलेंगे भाग गया. So this is what I am teaching. Correct? Let's go to a new chapter. But before we go to a new chapter, there are some question answers. Come to page number 199. Bhai sir, andar aa jaओ. It's 199. You have to do 6 questions. Any of the question you need my help or support? Are you sure? The next Monday you are inside with all this question, outside without any questions. Which you prefer? Inside. So you have to complete the assignment. Okay, chalo. Please write the heading called population. It's a very small chapter, but very interesting and very important chapter. Hey, the climate change start ho gaya. Climate ho gaya. Are you sure? Yes. Let's go to population. Natural veggie, did I finish? Yes. Oh my God, we are ahead then. मुझे लगा मैं बहुत पीछे है आपका बैच में. नहीं, we are quite okay. But in economics, did I finish the last 2 chapters? No. Okay. In economics, I have to take you a little bit faster because that is lagging behind. Write the heading as population. And write the meaning of the word population. It refers to boy. Sumit, I have to be a little bit sweet with you, I think.
Sir, you were going to
wait. No, but when I asked him to step out and write, he was writing. Wait. एक ही दिन में नारियल नहीं फोड़ देता ना, time. Write down, write down. It refers to the total head count. It refers to the total head count. Total head count of human population. Boy. I mean, now I'm going to separate these two guys. You and Smith only. Smith will be in that corner and you are in this corner. I don't know. Acha, take it. Only Smith को. You are not talking and disturbing anybody.
Yes.
Both of you.
Human population.
Total head count of the human population calculated after every 10 years. Bracket में डालना India. Calculated after every 10 years. Inside the bracket you write India. In India through a process called census. Actually, पहला definition इसी का ही आता है. Through a process called, this is the spelling, CENSUS, census. One more definition. Census is an official enumeration. What do you mean by census? Official enumeration. Enumeration, this is the word. Of population survey done periodically. Here you don't write for India, this is for in general, correct? If in India, how many years? After every 10. One more sentence. The first census was taken in the year 1881. 1881. Bracket you write complete. But initially, a complete survey था, ठीक है? But initially it was started way back in 1872. Are you understanding the difference? ये proper नहीं था, but ये complete survey था, 1881. Don't get confused. If they ask you,
Started in
1872. मैंने ऐसा cut करके रखा है so that you don't forget. 1881 was a complete survey. 1872 was just the beginning. Second point. हाँ, ये complete survey था. Next and the last one, then I will explain. In its survey, following statistics or info. You understand what is info? Are collected. Now you can write one below the other. Population. One below the other. Sorry. Right. One, population. Two, sex ratio. Three, age composition. Four, occupational structure. Structure. And last one, 6, literacy rate.
so 5.
Five, literacy rate. Now you can drop your pens. Now I think when we are moving away from the chapter called reverse, this is a very important chapter because you understand that officially India even today is the second largest or thickest population in the world. Wait, officially. But unofficially we have surpassed. I mean, the last survey was done in which year?
2011.
Now it has to be done in 2022, but it couldn't do. 2023, again waiting. After the election, they are going to undertake the census. And once that census comes out, then we can officially say India has defeated even China.
So how they
Nothing else, only in population.
how
It's like America is challenged by India with terms of population. Such big country.
oh.
But only 2 states of India has defeated them.
Oh.
And one side I say Bihari Jai, UP Jai. Seriously, 2 states have outwitted the Americans. And when the Americans came to know, they were very unhappy. They are very lazy. How about the UP and Bihari? How about the UP and अच्छा ये समझ भी जा slow. How about UP and Bihari? Bihari says एक बिहारी सब पे बारी. UP fellow comes out एक UP पूरा सारा खाली. And फिर महाराष्ट्र सोचते हम क्या करें? है ना? Then say थांबा. तब बोला. नहीं ये गांव में मैं खुद देखा है. मैं खुद भी गया ना. फिर ऐसा छूना निकल.
आपको पता है?
हाँ. अरे मैं I was there in 10 days in some interior part. कॉलेज के थ्रू जाता हूँ. 2 दिन तो उनका लैंग्वेज समझने में टाइम लगता है. Some I think before Corona only I guess. Before Corona only. And my college staff are sorry आमचा माणूस आहे. तुमचा माणूस. कसं काय चांगलं आहे. फिर 2 दिन तक उनका वो बच्चे लोग से बात करना है. दादा वो कुछ तो बोलते हैं बट वो मराठी है कि प्योर रहता है. और हमारा तो कॉकटेल मराठी है ना. अच्छा उसमें भी मतलब मिक्स्ड मराठी. So when we talk about the word population, the first thing that you have written, we have already explained. The second thing that you have written terms, it is called sex ratio. तुरंत बच्चा biology नहीं वो and that's important. I say average number of female. इतना एक मिनट biology अच्छा लगता है मुझे मालूम. We always believe when in India the number of females as compared to male are always less. Correct? In fact, only one state in India which has an equal sex ratio, that is Kerala. In fact, they have more women than men. 1019 women. Abhi to maine suna 1024 for per 1000. On an average, overall India, it's 837, 839, 920 as compared to 1000. Ek sample survey rehta hai. How do I explain the word sex ratio? Because in India already we are a male dominated society. You accept? There's one history word for male dominated. Anybody? We call India is a patriarchal system. ये सुना है ये word? सुना है? वे हिस्ट्री में ना? अबे it's a movie. I at least it's okay. But then in India, the question will be asked why sex ratio is unequal. You have to write 2 reasons. Okay, leave it. At least he knows the meaning, that's it. I said why sex ratio in India is unequal, you have to write 2 reasons. One, you have to write this, female infanticide. Correct? Infanticide. There is one more problem, female feticide. Now, how do I explain both these? Very simple. Now it is a very difficult process because government has put strict laws. Killing the girl child after the birth. That is infanticide. I'll write it here. After the birth. Where is the second one? Anybody? Before the birth. Very good. Nice, correct. What is it? Correct here. Through the system of abortion, we kill the child before the child takes birth, and that is a heinous crime. Either a boy or a girl has to be accepted. But India hai, Indians hai na? So normally, abhi government of India ne kya kiya? There is a test which is conducted in big hospital, which is called the sex determination test. If now anybody conducts this test, and if the married couple goes for the abortion of the bacha, both the parents and the doctor can be punished to reduce the which sex ratio, unequal sex ratio. So please, you write the heading in your notebook as sex ratio I'm going to give, then we will write this heading also. And Maharashtra was the first state to ban this. ये all over India में है. But अभी भी होता है interior में because doctors takes money and does it. But if it is reported to the police, then it is a punishable. Sex ratio. First you write what is sex ratio, then you write unequal. Refers to, sex ratio refers to number of females per 1,000 males. Per 1,000 males. Second point, in India, generally, unequal sex ratio is observed. An unequal sex ratio is observed because, everybody please write these two reasons. Careful with the spelling. Infanticide and feticide. Female लिखना मत भूलना. Hey, this is a very interesting, very important chapter. Please learn by heart because if you take economics a little bit ahead, I don't know many are going to, these chapters are all there. Then write below. Below. Sorry. Write down. Now, Government of India had implemented, अगर किसी ने solution पूछा था, had implemented strict laws, LAWS. India implemented strict laws, LAWS. They write as LOSS, that is law.
Laws and laws.
अरे बट क्या पता ना तुम्हारा दिमाग अपनी है. Because I make myself very clear in writing, is it? Even in pronunciation also. Am I? Right out. नहीं वो मैं कुछ और ही सोचा. नहीं आगे का सेंटेंस कैसा फ्रेम करने का But don't you think this is not good? You are making fun of the teacher and student. अभी तो दया आना चाहिए. थोड़ा सुरमा मैं इधर है. कौन किसका फन बुला देगा? Equal. I will also not do it. Chal. Right down. Now the government of India had made strict laws against the female infanticide issue by banning, BANNING. Write this test, sex determination test in hospitals. Sorry to say, this part I've never given to any of my branches where I finished the entire 9th standard portions. Shows you that how much I respect and love you guys and आप लोग ऐसा मत करो.
Thank you.
ना.
Sorry, sir.
It's okay. Sorry तो बाद में तो भूल जाता है. It's okay. Now I know him thoroughly well. Everyone, yes, ban the sex determination test. Let us write only one definition. Then the lectures are over today. You're getting frozen, is it? Please switch up. She's wearing the jacket. बंद कर देना. अरे रुकना. Write the next line. Feeling better? I'll switch up the fan. Shall I order hot coffee? Seriously? Okay, write down the next definition and then we are moving out. What is the next to sex ratio? What did you write?
Age composition.
Please write that also.
Yeah.
Refers to
Age composition.
the age-wise distribution of the population age-wise distribution of the population out of the total. Thereby showing dependent and earning population. Dependent and earning population. And draw this small pyramid and फिर उसके नीचे से तो ये लिखिए population pyramid. ये इंडिया का structure है. 0 to 15 years you guys are here. So this is dependent population which is 51%. And this is earning population 62. Yeah, agar in exams they ask you population pyramid, this is the one. Huh? Earning population, it's 41%. So which is more in our country? 49. Earning population is less and dependent population is more. Then you can pack your bags. 20 is the lecture coming to an end.